Hello, brothers, sister Christ. Today the Lord has made. We rejoice and be glad in. You guys know I like to share movies and some stuff that the Lord showed me. Certain things He showed me that I share with you guys. Lately, the Lord been talking to me about people about fear and how uh things on this earth people putting uh, faith in science and in man instead of having faith in the Lord. Okay, earlier this week, the Lord had me. I watched this movie, Touched by an Angel, and it was about this man who invented this machine, and it was like years he had invented it, and the science people, the big people that's in science, they wanted to get it from him, but the man was dying. Okay, we got past that. Then the Lord introduced me to this show, this movie that came out. It was in 2018, and it's called Tito and the Birds. Look, birds. Lord had me about birds, but excuse, but up in here in this show, I'm not gonna give you all of it because I want you to go look into it. Into this cartoon movie, they got about the sickness came out, uh, and it's all about fear, and that it's also about them doing science in there. But y'all, in this movie, the people like turn to like they change, transform. But
I think now would be an excellent time to start our video presentation.
We don't know exactly how the epidemic began, and so far we don't have any antidote or cure either. But we have mapped the different phases of the development of what we're calling a terroris acutis collective, better known to all of you as simply the outbreak. In its initial phase, the disease attacks the victim's eyes, making them appear to bulge out. It also accelerates blood circulation, which can cause the victim to tremble. Then, as the disease progresses, it affects the hands and feet and causes them to go numb. This in turn leads to dramatic shortening of all the limbs. In the third phase of the disease, the victims can no longer close their eyes, and all four limbs contract even further. The fourth phase begins, and the disease compresses the victim's body.
Unfortunately, no one has any idea what's causing the outbreak, so the only logical thing to do is to take every possible precaution. Avoid individuals who might have been infected, avoid extremely dangerous individuals, and avoid extremely calm individuals too. Also avoid being too alarmed, and avoid being too relaxed. In short, just avoid everything!
In breaking news, we've learned that the mayor has just declared a state of emergency. All citizens are required to be on the lookout. Here, you see the bulging eyes, which are the first common symptoms of the outbreak. If you see anyone who looks like this, you should stay far away from them and immediately contact the...
With this sickness that came on the world. And this was in 2018, y'all, and they had this sickness that came out in 2020 or whatever, 2019. But all this stuff is still going around. But they got so much up in here talking about, I'm going to let you look at it. I ain't going to tell you the story. But they talking about science in here. And they was talking about in this movie about the birds. The birds are the one that have an answer to the sickness. And this, y'all know, the birds already combined to this, like compared to this movie, the birds are the fallen angels. So they also got these birds in this movie. As to speaking to me, and my spirit was saying, like, as the Lord was telling us that they talking about the fallen angels, that they have the fallen angels in this movie working with science, and they were also saying that they had a cure for the sicknesses, y'all. I hope I'm getting this to y'all right. But you got to check out this. I'm gonna put the movie in the bottom of the description, and have you guys look at it and who all want to watch it. But it just how God speaking and saying, Lord saying, people have fear. These demons put out fear up on this earth. And people don't have faith in the Lord. And what got me into part of this movie, the man that one of them, he's a science. He's a science, a doctor. The head people, like the mayor or whatever, like the head people who like the big time people, the president or mayor, one of this man, he asked the man, will this machine save people from the epidemic? And the man said, the machine won't save people. So, but you got to get into it. I ain't going to tell you everything. But also, they let me know how people put their trust in science and into man. And y'all already know the Lord been telling us about this two-headed snake, the pharmaceutical stuff, and all this witchcraft and sorcery. How people put their trust in science, and don't have put their faith in science and don't have faith in the Lord. And also with the science thing, the fallen angels are in control of these. Using people. Like God, they have a science that could be able to help people. Like he give people wisdom and knowledge to help with technology and stuff, but Satan went overboard and doing it for evil. But also leading to people don't have faith in the Lord. So much fear upon this earth. People have fear and fear man and science and things of this world and don't even really don't fear the Lord, but have faith in that and don't have faith in the Lord. So I'm gonna put this movie in there, y'all. And I can't find the Touched by Angel movie, but the man was making an invention. Then the Lord is bringing it back to me. So I just want to share this with you guys because the Lord been telling us about birds, been talking about zombies. And I just seen this movie yesterday, but I just seen the end of it. But I watched it today, so I'm just sharing it with y'all. But I don't want to give you, like, ruin it for you guys. I'm going to let y'all watch it yourself. Y'all be blessed.